Well, had some tough matches, which we were expecting at the Michigans. It's a tough road trip. I think it's one of the most challenging in the Big Ten, especially when both teams are having football games with logistics and hotels and everything. But the team did a nice job, found a way to get 2 wins, and then doesn't get any easier this week. So another Big Ten week playing 2 more ranked teams, and so like I said, I'm hoping this brings out the best in us.
Are you optimistic that the team's going to take away some positive lessons from that Michigan State match?
I don't know what lessons we'll take away, but they had to play really hard and well to win. So, I mean, that's the lesson. It's the Big Ten. You're going to have to play great and make some plays, which is what we did, and took it away from Michigan State. I think they thought they were going to win that match, probably 3-0. So, but they were playing great. I mean, when we hit 471 and lose, the other team's playing pretty well.
At halftime of that second set, what do you say to the team in the locker room?
We just told them that we were staying with our game plan. We weren't going to adjust. We weren't going to rotate or anything like that. And we liked our matchups. We liked everything we were doing, and we're going to stay with it.
So I take it the comeback didn't really surprise you then?
Well, I don't know if I had expectations, but I thought if we could win Game 3, it would put more pressure back on Michigan State. Like, okay, now they got something to lose because they were so close to winning. And I thought if we could just flip it, then, when teams play with no fear, it's easy. And then now all of a sudden, when they got something to lose, it changes a little bit. And they started making a few more errors, and we started putting pressure on them, and so that's what got us back in the match.
Well, were there areas you were struggling with in the first 2 sets against Michigan State?
They aced us 3 times in the first game, but that gym is really hard to pass in, and they have 2 jump servers and a hybrid going, so they got a couple good serves on us, and that was the difference in Game 1. I mean, both teams hit astronomical numbers, so it was a very offensive first game, but they aced us 3 times. That was the difference. So other than that, we just had to not get aced, and we turned it. We ended up getting more aces than them. We had 7, they had 6, and so we ended up turning. That was a nice turnaround for us to win that serve and pass battle.
What do you feel like the effect bringing in Olivia had in the middle of that match? How did she change that match?
Well, she came in and brings a lot of energy, first of all, because that's her personality. And second of all, she got a couple really big kills for us. And I think I was impressed with how hard she swung and how good of kills those were. And so I think those 2 things, she brought some energy and she got some kills and really helped us was that Game 4 I brought her in? Yeah, I think it was Game 3. Yeah. So she did a nice job. But, she's always training to come in, so that's not, anything new for her.
Is she still sort of working up to the self-confidence part of the game? Or that she
her biggest thing is just consistency, day in and day out. And that's something we try to reward in our gym. You got to come in and perform every day, and she's still trying to be consistent, high level on a daily basis. And that's what the great players, they find that level of they're going to train at every day. And then, of course, that gives us confidence to play them.
John, you knew this wasn't going to be an easy path, but how happy were you with the way they responded after digging themselves a hole, being down 2-0?
Yeah, well, that was good. I mean, we've only lost 2 sets up until that point, so this team has yet to go through that. So they responded really well, and we're going to, be in that situation probably every week for the next 9 weeks now, because we're pretty much, I think we play a ranked team every week. So it's we're going to be in a lot of tough matches. So it was good for them to find a way to win that match. But I think 4 of the last 6 years there at Michigan State, 4 of them have gone 16-14 in the 5th. So it's just part of the deal playing at Michigan State.
Amber talked about slow starting and then trying to rectify slow starting, or maybe not starting off the well. Do you put a finger on what?
Well, like I said, we hit 471, so I'll take that. but Michigan was also playing very, very well, and they were passing really well. So I'm not sure it was a slow start. It was more, and we also had played at Michigan the night before, and even though we won 3-0, it was a sauna in that gym, and I felt sorry for the Michigan fans. I mean, if I wouldn't go sit in that gym and watch volleyball because it was brutally hot, and I think that it took a lot out of us.
You talked a lot about how good the Big Ten is in volleyball. What did the girls learn about the conference through 2 games?
Is exactly it. I mean, you go on the road. I mean, you're playing great athletes, great teams, and in tough environments. I mean, Michigan was a sauna. Michigan State's a tough place to play. They had 4,000, so it's that way every week.
Why don't you talk about your matches this week?
Well, Illinois just knocked off Purdue last week, so at Purdue, so it was a great win for them. They have a lot of confidence, and it's always a tough gym to play in. It's very small. It's like half a Coliseum. And then Ohio State, we haven't beat them in the last 2 years. So we got our hands full. Great challenge this week.
You talk about the difference between playing as though there were nothing to lose and playing like maybe you got to hold on to something. And I know that was a theme coming into the season too. Do you feel like they're handling that challenge well?
Yeah.
Playing like they're trying to protect the title?
Yeah, I think we're done a great job with that.
With the tough stretch you guys had at Michigan and Michigan State, and now Wednesday, Saturday format, do you prefer this Wednesday, Saturday as opposed to Friday, Saturday?
If we're traveling, I'd prefer Wednesday, Saturday, because playing back-to-back is really tough. I mean, the only other sport that does that's hockey. Last I checked, we don't even have hockey. So it's, well, I guess baseball plays, but, baseball stands around a lot. So unless you're a pitcher or catcher. But I just think Wednesday, Saturday gives us a chance to prepare for each team. It gives us a chance to recover and go in. I don't know, but we get determined we got to play back-to-back. So it's good to play some back-to-back and some Wednesday, Saturdays. But like I said, that's what was so good about last weekend is that's a tough road trip to play the Michigan and Michigan States back-to-back. It's one of the tougher swings in the Big Ten.
Other questions?
Okay, guys, thanks.